Hello, viewers, and welcome to the latest edition of Joe It All, Bitter Missives from the Front Lines. On today's installment, we're going to try something new, viewer mail. Our first letter today writes, Dear Joe It All. Well, that's a good start. I hope you can help me. I am a federally run branch of the United States government, and I am charged with collecting, reviewing, organizing, and taking action upon literally billions of bits of intelligence culled from my activities, namely vigilantly spying on the American people, reading their emails, tapping their phones, and generally violating their privacy and their constitutional rights. It's because of this, I imagine, that I am not well liked by Americans. Do you have any suggestions on how I can help to make America like me a little better? Signed, sincerely, nervously spying on Americans. Well, NSA. When I first got your letter, I thought, what's the point in responding? I mean, you're probably already reading my response as I compose it on my computer. Or perhaps you're sucking it out of my head with one of your amazing brain scanners or some other high-tech device I'm certain you have. But then I thought, you know what? No, this is Joe It All, and no questions going unanswered. So, here's the thing. It seems to me, with all this spying and surveying and eavesdropping and culling of information, that what it really amounts to is you doing an awful lot of taking. I mean, you just take. What's he saying now? Write it down. You just take. And in a relationship, any relationship, it's about give and take. So all you really need to do is to come up with something that you can give back to the American people in exchange for everything you're taking from them. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. You're thinking, hey, I protect the American people. I keep America secure and safe from terrorism, from all those random foreign evildoers who, out of their casual boredom and laziness, or their just uncontrollable desire to destroy, glance over at America, sitting over here in her nice sweater and a handsome pair of slacks, just minding her own business, and think, God, she makes me so angry with all of her freedom and her beauty, and I've just got to do something to destroy her. I need to come up with a random act of wholesale mass destruction. You think you're the only thing standing between Americans popping out in their SUV down their well-paved, hillless streets to the corner for some ice cream, and utter, total devastation. And I understand your feelings. But let's face it, the chances that you, a federally U.S. government organization, can actually organize that information into anything manageable and use it to circumvent some horrible act against the American people and its citizenry is really like my wanting Ryan Gosling to hand-deliver my mail every day. I mean, it's highly unlikely. And when you boil it down, it's really just a pipe dream, isn't it? Plus, I'm not convinced the guy could match the addresses on the envelopes to the ones on my mailbox any better than the Union Postal employee who takes a nap in my lobby every afternoon while she waits for the other Union Postal employee to deliver the giant truckload of carelessly bundled mail, which she will then put into the wrong mailbox while dancing to her iPod or yelling at her eldest daughter on the telephone. And don't get me wrong, I love our U.S. Postal Service as much as the next guy. But sometimes I think that only my cat and Congress has less to get done in a day. So here's my suggestion. I think that you should open a call center where we, the American people, can call in and ask you questions about our illegally gathered information. For instance, I can call and I can say, I cannot find that email from my cousin Lulu. Have you seen it? And you'll say, why, that's funny. I'm reading it right now. Do you want me to forward it back to you? And I'll say, yeah, thanks. Or, I was looking through my contacts. Who in the hell is Janine Butterman? Do I know this bitch? Or, I just found a phone number carelessly scrawled on my hand when I woke up from one of my drunken blackouts, and I don't know who it is. Can you tell me? Can you look it up for me? Thanks. Trust me, this is something that the American people can use, and they'll appreciate and like you for it. And let's face it, we can do more with our useless information than you can, truth be told. You might also be thinking, it's going to be awfully expensive, but come on, you're already wasting so much of our tax money. What's a couple of million more? All right, that's all we have time for today. But thanks for writing in, NSA. And the rest of you, please feel free to write in with your questions. As I said, no question will go unanswered on Joe It All. Thanks again, and bye-bye.